The world out there is complicated, and there are beasts in the night, and delight and pain. And the only thing that makes it okay sometimes is to reach out a hand in the darkness and find another hand to squeeze and not to be alone. It's not the kisses, or never just the kisses, it's what they mean. Somebody's got your back. Somebody knows your worst self and somehow doesn't want to rescue you or send for the army to rescue them. It's not two broken halves becoming one. It's the light from a distant lighthouse bringing you both safely home, because home is wherever you are both together.
While I may not be wise, one thing a few extra trips around the sun has taught me is how to spot something when it's real. And that is exactly what these two have. When I met my sister, I was 7 years old. I don't remember what I thought or felt, but I started a relationship with her that day and have since seen her grow and change over the many years that have followed. We have lived through thunderstorms and prank phone calls, heart-stopping moments prompted by our father's terrifying sense of humor, and plenty of times where I was reminded that I wasn't her boss after all. If you're here today, you know a version of my sister, and while there may be variations depending on how you know her, I can confidently say that they are her true self. None of them are a fraud. None are her trying to be something or someone she is not. None lack the authenticity she has always carried so well. And that is something that marriage needs if it's going to endure. It needs honesty and clarity, and that Julia has in spades. What I also know about my sister is that she is one of the funniest people I know. She has wit to boot, and if you're lucky enough to know this side of her, then you're smiling right now just like I am. This, I am positive, is one of the many reasons Robbie has fallen so in love with my clever sister. But it's also why I know they have a future full of laughter and joy ahead of them, something they will need to hold on to when life comes at them full force. I know that Robbie will always be there for her. He will consider her thoughts and her feelings. He will support her in any life changes or dreams. He will be her steadying force when the winds of life are raging around them. I know this because it's exactly who Robbie has been since they started dating, and it's who I trust his inherent goodness will prevail through him all the days of their life. So tonight we toast in their honor because as they head into their future together, I know they are starting on solid ground with kindness, laughter and joy, honesty, and a whole lot of love. So congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Hulsman.
Robert, do you take Julia to be your wife, and will you be faithful to her until the end of your days?
I do. I, Robert, take you, Julia, to be my wedded wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer or poor, for sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, till death do us part.
Julia, do you take Robert to be your husband, and will you be faithful to him until the end of your days?
I do. I, Julia, take you, Robert, to be my wedded husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, better for worse, for richer for poor, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, till death do us part.
These rings are symbols of eternity, an unbroken circle of love. Love freely given has no beginning and no end. Today you have chosen to exchange rings as a sign of your love for each other and as a seal of the promises you make this day. Think about the happiness you're feeling at this very moment. Let those feelings sink deep into your hearts. I hope this moment and these feelings will stick with you all the days of your lives. And with that, by the power vested in me by the state of Missouri, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. Mr. and Mrs. Hulsman.
I met Robert in middle school, and we've been best buds ever since. We'd hang out together, go out and eat together, and play games so late our parents would be waking up for work. I've known Julia since elementary school, and unfortunately didn't know her until the two started talking. The only story I know of her when we were younger is when she got one of the groomsmen's Nintendo taken away. Really getting to know her though, she's exactly who Robert described. Beautiful and kind, and someone who will bully him back and will be bullied by him. Watching you both over these past years has been truly incredible. Seeing you both grow as individuals and as a couple, you're always there for one another, caring and compassionate to your loved ones and friends. I can't imagine a better match.
Robbie, welcome to the family. You've been part of this family for quite a while, but tonight you made it official. I want to tell you that I'm very proud of you and I love you. And I know you're going to take good care of my daughter. Julia, seems like only yesterday that you and I were running around playing hide and scare. Not hide and seek, hide and scare. We used to hide in closets, hide under the bed and scare each other and see who won. And I want to tell you, I won. Mom and I are so proud of you. You're such a beautiful young woman, and we love you. But Jules, I want to tell you today, you are that princess that you've always wanted to be. Mom and I have always thought you were the princess that you wanted to be, and we love you. Please join me in a toast. Julie and Robbie, may all your storms be weathered. May all that's good get better. Here's to life, here's to love, here's to you.